What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with your boy Big Pete. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to change the oil in a 2013 Dodge Challenger V6. Alright, this process is really simple and easy. Shouldn't take no longer than about 10 or 30 minutes at the most. Okay, first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the oil filter out. I'm gonna go ahead and change out my oil filter since I'm already up here at the top. So what you need is a 15, 16-inch wrench. And what I do is I loosen it up first with the wrench. And then I get my socket wrench. Okay, with this socket wrench, this socket is not the socket that fits it, but it fits it enough to be able to twist off. So I just use that, so I loosen it up first. And then I just use my socket wrench to take it on out. Once you loosen it up, take it up. If you don't loosen it up enough, just twist it off. And come straight off in. Okay, that's my old filter. That's the new one. What I'm gonna be doing, you also gonna need a flathead. Or you're gonna need the flathead to take the gasket off. But what you do, you just push it behind them, that gasket, put the flathead behind them, and just push up on it. But I'm gonna show you. Okay, what you do, you just pull this filter out. You're just gonna pull it out. What I do, I just put it in the box with the new filter. Make it easy to throw away. Put it to the side. And then you get your new filter. And the new filter, the way it go in, it's upside down. So you put that in the inside. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to take your gasket off. So what you do, you stick it right up in there, right underneath it. Get your flathead, you stick it underneath there. And you push it on there. Once you got on there like that, you just work your way up to make it come out. Okay, once you got underneath there, you just work your way up until it come out. Just twisting and pushing forward. Just twisting and pushing forward as you go, and it'll come straight off. And with the old gasket, or the new gasket, what you want to do with it, before you put the new gasket on, make sure you put some oil on it to lube it up, and then you put it back on there. And then with the new filter, what you do with it, you just this side pointing down with the little spikes on the end of it, and you push it down in there, and they just push it in, and they clamp in. That's how you change out the filter part. So to make it easier with the oil ring, what you can do is you can take your oil, the oil that you're about to use, take your oil, open it up, right? Take the plastic off of there. And what you can do is get your new oil ring, and you just stick it down in there. Make it easier for you. Just stick it in there. And then lean it over a little. Boom. You dip it in there. Take it out. And yes, I usually have my gloves on, but I left my gloves in my bag, and I don't have my bag with me. So I'm doing it without any gloves. So now you get your new O-ring. And what you do is you put it right there, and then you just work your way around there to push it down up on there. And what you do, you just roll it down. Roll it down till it falls into that slot right there, the biggest slot. It's gonna be right here, the biggest slot. Once it's in there, you good. Get your new oil filter, stick it down in there, push down on it. Boom, it's in there. And that's how you change out your oil filter. Oil filter go on top of them. And you just twist it down in there. What I do, I just twist it by hand first. Once I get tightened up by hand, And then I get my wrench and I tighten it on up. And then you just tighten it up with the wrench. And when you tighten it up, give it a quarter of a turn. All right, now that we're done with the top, we're gonna start on the bottom. Okay, for the bottom, you have 4 screws, but I only have 3. You got one right here. You got one right here. You have one right here. And you have one right here. See, this right here, it was a screw in there, but somehow it came out. I don't know how. Don't ask me how, but it came out. But they also, when you get under here, it has a number too. So it has the number right there pointing at what screw you come out. And what you doing, you just taking this plate off, so that you can get to the boat to change the oil, to drain the oil, the drain fluid. So what you do, you get your 10 millimeter, and you take these bolts out. And my boats probably won't look like y'all boat, because I changed mine out because I ended up making losing one or something, I think. Because it was all, I think the little plastic piece around it had came, the boat went through it, so I had to go get some more. But it's still, you know, boats for 10 millimeters. And it feels like this one right here already loose too. Yep, it is. So it's a good thing that I did come on here, go ahead and change it. Cause it probably would have been gone too. Going on down the highway, whatever. Would have came around now with it, with the other one. Okay, take this last one. Oh shit, this right here. Oh, it came through it. I already took it out. Now I'm tripping, y'all. I'm gonna take the last one out. I'm tripping, y'all. And once I take this one out, it's gonna drop down. And once it drops down, you just pull it out. And you're gonna be right there. Drop down. What you do now, you just grab it, pull it out, move it out the way. And your drain plug gonna be right here. This your drain plug. So you just took the bolts out, down toward that way, right there, that one, and your drain plug gonna be right here on your driver's side, the left side, right here. You got to your drain plug, you get your oil pan, and you move it over here. So that way when anybody catch that, depending on how your drain pan is, how long it is, whatever, it gonna shoot out So you make sure you got it far enough where when it shoots out, that it'll still be able to catch it. And the drain plug itself is a 13 millimeter. Okay, what I do is I would have my gloves, y'all. But I don't have my gloves. Oh, I hate. I gotta get oil all over my hand. But as you twisting it out, what I do is I put pressure behind it so that the oil don't shoot out yet, just start dripping out yet. So that way when I do move my hand, yeah, see what I'm saying? It shoots out. And now I got oil on my hand. No. Some people gonna be like, a true mechanic can baby take it out without getting their oil on their hand. Well, guess what? I don't care. I got oil on my hand. I'll wipe it off. So what you do now, you let that drain. As it draining, you can adjust it to, you see how it's dripping right there? So I'll just move my oil pan over. As it's draining, you go to the top and take your top off if you haven't already. And once you take the top off, it should make it drain faster. But, you know, if it don't matter to me, it still feel like it gonna drain about the same. What you do is just take the top off. And they say it should drain faster. Okay, you know, once you got that off, just let it drain. Give it about a couple minutes for it to drain. And then you come back, put the oil plug back in, put your oil in, start her up, see, make sure there ain't no drips in there. Put your place back on, your oil cover back on, and you're good to go. Remember to put everything back together, you just gotta do everything in reverse. And remember to like the video, comment, any questions, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, have a great day.